Hi, ladies. I see you there. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Eliza. Hello, TikTok ladies. Hi, Kate. Hi, Kim. Hi, CJ. Hi, Allison. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. It's Wig Out Wednesday. Uh, I'm doing, this was supposed to be our wonderful 5 year. Oh, wait, let me shut me up there. 5 year anniversary of doing lives on Facebook, but that's going to be postponed. We're just going to do a huge party in July. It'll be a combination happy anniversary and Christmas in July is what I've decided. So that'll probably be the second week of July. There's just been so much going on, so many things I cannot keep up with them. So let me move this out of the way. Let me see. I need to be here, and we just want chat. Put you away for a minute. So tonight, we're going to be looking at the new Alexander Couture launch. Hey, finally here. I meant to download it so I know for sure what's still available, but I didn't. Let me see. I just make sure I got to go live there. All right, we're good. Chat. Let's see who's here. Hi, Maureen. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Tabby Cat. Hi, Cynthia. Brutally hot. Oh God, we had a decent day here. It was not. We were not dying today. TikTok ladies. Hi, Cindy. I said Cindy and Liza Gale. Happy Wednesday, Amy. Thank you. It actually we've been in business 5 years as in wig business as of March. I've actually been selling online since 1999, so this is not new, but it is in this business. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Amelia. Hi, Leanne. Hi, Janet. Hi, Anna. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Jacqueline and Diane. And Maria. Pardon me, because some of my eyesight skips some of you. Some of the light hits really bad. So, anyway. Hi, Remick. Hello, Ms. Margaret. So, we are going to look at, let me undo that so I can actually see you over here. By the way, if you are part of the app, it's been, I think it's fixed. I know I tried to add product. They still don't have it updated the way it is, that it should match the website. But you are on the app. You can see it. I think you can actually shop from there. Do I have toppers? Absolutely, Maxine. I don't have any tonight, but check our open box section and you will definitely see lots of them there. And it not just open box. If you just go and look at, I forget where it is. I'm not sure on TikTok. If you hit the logo there, you should be able to shop. Just type in toppers. You'll find tons of them. We have a lot of open box, which are going to be less expensive because those are some. I want to take one step back while I'm talking about open box. 99.9% of our open box have only been wigs that I've tried on, maybe Anna's tried on, maybe one or two other wig reviewers have tried on. They are not usually returns. If they are returns, we'll specify that. But for the most part, our open box, and some of them, like tonight, they're listed as open box, but they're not. The only open box ones are going to be the ones that I actually physically put on my head, but I probably have 3 of. So you may get the one that I tried on, depending on what sells. We already sold a bunch of these. So some are there, some the point is, if it says open box, sometimes it's not really open box. That's the best place I can put it. I don't want to put it in clearance because it's not clearance. We tried putting it in stock at Shirley's. That just confused the world. So we put it in open box, and hopefully you understand that. It may not, it may never have been opened. So just get that. And you're getting them, we have them at the same price because there's not, these particular wigs, there's not a huge profit margin built into the system. So these wigs are going to be the same price. You can buy them from me at this price, or if you want a different color, it'll be same thing on where they ship direct from Adirance. So keep that thought in mind. However, we will ship tomorrow for sure on whatever we have here. It's just if we maybe don't have this, because they're selling out like crazy. Let me get right there. Autumn Sunrise, I think if I'm lucky, I think I have one left to show, and I think it's in Roxanne. Um, that has been the hottest one in the hottest color. They're just they're flying off the shelves. It's been an awesome, awesome, awesome collection, and I have yet to put one on my head. So welcome, ladies, to having some fun with us tonight. So, happy Thursday, Amelia. Hi, where you are. Hi, Janet. Hi, Anna. Hi, Deborah. You're on the app. Yay. Amelia, it's fixed, Amelia? Do you swear? I did try it. It did seem like it's fixed. I'm just still irritated that it has. They're supposed to update in the first of the month to match the website. So all the sales, all the banners, everything you see on the app should look just like our website, and it and it never does. So I don't like to be nasty, but I haven't been myself lately with them. What do you do with Couture works? Karen, they will come back ultimately and be sold as an open box wig, but when that happens, I let you know that it's a return open box. And I usually only pick those up maybe every 3 months. They go to Jessica, that's my granddaughter, who's about to have a baby in September. So that may change. They may come to me. They used to. But right now they go to Jessica, and Jessica examines them and makes sure that everything's right and all the criteria has been met. If not, they get shipped back or they get processed through. And ultimately, they will come here to be sold on Wig Out Wednesday. But you will know. Hope that helps. Can you show Briany and Mushroom? Yes, absolutely, Anna. I have them both. Leanne, thank you. Yeah, I checked out the app and it does seem normal. I can see me here. I'm actually watching me live on the app over here and it looks good. I did try to go into the sales and that all looked good as far as that. The only thing where I saw that they were lacking is the banners and the current sales and all that stuff don't really match up. But 2 thumbs up, it's looking good. Thank you, Karen. How you doing, ladies over there? Okay, everything looks good. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Gail. What day is it? It's Wig Out Wednesday. It should have been a good anniversary celebration of 5 years. I swear it seems like yesterday I was taking the 4-year balloon down. It's just been it's not just busy, but there's a lot going on in life right now. It's just insane. And I don't even want to get into the details, but it's it's a day. How's that? Thank you, Amelia. This is one of my favorite. I try not to start with this because I've worn this wig so many times, but I love her. This is True by Estetica in the color 302826, R302826, and she is my favorite. And she is El Cheapo. She has no fancy lace front, no nothing. She's an absolute joy to wear. You never feel hot, miserable, uncomfortable, nothing itches. There's no lace to drive you nuts, which sometimes happens. So I love her. She's my favorite. So thank you, Amelia. I probably did, Gail. I may have said Thursday. Hi, Janice. Hi, Charlotte. Kathy, did I say hi? Oh, Gail, did I say, if I said Thursday, when you asked me what day, I might have said Thursday. Margaret, you've been wearing your Rohan on repeat. You love it. See? And I have a Rohan. In fact, I think it's right here. No, I have a Luca and a Duo Mono. I think I have a Rohan in Milky Opal R. Maybe. Could that be right? You order Roxy, can't wait to get her. Awesome, Cindy. I'm sure she's out the door. Hi, Wendy. No, Ruby, I don't have toppers that I'm showing tonight. In fact, I'm only showing 4 wigs tonight, but it's the brand new 4 by Alexander Couture, and I will have every one of them. Oh, wait. Hold that thought. Is Autumn? I'm trying to remember. Is Autumn Sunrise a new color? I have. Let's put it this way. I have all of them in Billionaire Blonde, Buttercream Blonde, Mushroom Melange, and Peaches and Cream. That's 4. Those are the 4 new colors. So I have all of them in those 4 new colors, and then some of them I just added, I will have at least 2 to 3 in the new colors. So if you want to get them and make sure they're out the door tomorrow, that's the way to do it. Some I just added colors that I know we all love, so I threw those in. So we've got lots to see. I have not tried one wig on, so this is going to be fun, and nothing like making it harder for myself. I started them out there. I was actually going to show some here. This table you'll notice is blank. So I'll be doing a lot of walking today. I can use the exercise. You have Rohan and watermelon, Anna. Do you love it? Which one of the colors is, you know what, Anna? Anna's saying which one of the colors is the brightest and coolest. I have not looked at them other than just opening the boxes just to make sure they were open so that I hate keeping you guys waiting while I open a box. So we'll have to wait until we look at them before I can answer that question. Hi, Gwen. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So now I'm behind here because gosh knows. She'll say, thank you, Andrea. Yeah, Reese by Noriko. She's gorgeous too. Yep. Yeah, so there's something about in this hot weather that these kind of wigs, because they're open wefted and everything. I mean, if I were going to a nice party or something, I definitely would have on waves and raves or editor's pick or Catania. That's my new favorite by Beltress. Any one of those, anything fancy with lace front and all that fun stuff. But when you're just walking around and going to the grocery store or whatever, this is gorgeous. Or going out to eat. I mean, how much cuter? Look at the back of this. She's adorable. So, yeah, I kind of stick with this one. Rhonda, you can't wait for your Rohans. They are beautiful. And the Myras, they finally started shipping. So, Linda, I have on True, True by Aesthetica, and I am wearing the color R302826. She's a gorgeous red. My favorite. Absolutely love her. Let's see. I can't, oh, my eyesight. What wigs do you suggest for a short bob type blondes for a large head? Well, first of all, is it Baller Granny 62? Large head, depending on what you consider large head, I would suggest Beltress. And the bobs are endless when it comes to Beltress. One of my favorite is probably my brain is going to Cordoba, but I could be wrong. Let me take a quick peek. What you really want to do, depending on if you've worn wigs forever and a day, or if you're new to wigs, what did you say? You just said large head. Yeah, I would say Cordoba. I think she's gorgeous. But if you there's so many. I don't know what to, I don't know. My gut instinct to tell you was Cordoba. So I'm going to stand by that one. See what happens. Take a peek at it and tell me if you like it. Do open box listed items say whether they are returned or just trying to buy your company listings? Karen, they don't, but I do tell you when I'm on the live, I'll tell you that, okay, these are going to be ones that have been returned, but we inspect every single solitary return. If you don't meet the requirements, if it smells like perfume or if it smells like it's been sitting in your laundry room and picked up in the odor of your fabric softener, no matter how pretty the smell is, we don't accept them. They get sent back to you. That's part of the return policy. We would love to make our returns. Not so many. There are a few companies that say, oh, we have, no, whatever, send it back, we'll take it. We can't do that. We can't take a wig in that's unsellable. The tags have to be attached. You can't take out the part. If there's a zigzag part in it, that part better be there. We try to be as lenient, as easy, not good. Is that the right word? We try to be as easygoing as we can, but we have to be able to sell them again too. So therein lies the problem. So we try our best. But yes, if I'm going to be selling you a wig that is a return, I will definitely let you know that. That will be in on the live. You got your Brighton and Sunlit Blonde. My husband loves it. Lisa, my husband loves it too. I wore her a couple of times. He loves that color too. He got sick of the red. Amen, Deborah. We're going. All right. Ellie, Bob. Oh, if you like Bob wigs with bangs, check out Alva. She's my absolute favorite. And we make exclusive colors in her. That whole lineup, except for the one in the center, those are all Alvas, and those are all exclusive colors to us. But you can get her in their regular, normal colors. So just look up ALVA. Check those out. That's a style that all of us can wear. All right, I have yacked my butt off to it's already 7:23. I am, you know what? And I wasn't even on. Ladies, have I lost you? Thank you, Irma. Did I miss everybody? Because I was on the wrong screen. Thank you, Andrea. I think I got that. All right, ladies, let's get going. I'm used to starting here. Now I got to go back there. We're going to start with Arya. I think it's Arya. It is. And it is Billionaire Blonde. She's the one with bangs. So let me get her up here. There we go. And I have priced her depending. You might see a difference in price because now these are all the same price, but you might see me list one and the prices are going to vary. That's the way they work it. Depending on if they're a rooted or not, they're a different price. So let me get the code up for Arya. Back to chat. So Arya is going to be $137.44 in any of the colors I show you, because the colors that I have are all the brand new colors. And the first one is going to be this gorgeous Billionaire Blonde. She looks cute. So she's got the ear-to-ear lace front. She is a center part. No extended nape. Velcro fasteners. And velvet ear tabs. And again, Billionaire Blonde. She is rooted. Now, I had a couple of our reviewers pick this one, so you'll be seeing this one if you haven't already. Hi, Karen. Hi, y'all. Thank you, Linda. Billionaire Blonde. She's gorgeous. She's kind of... Is that kind... I wish I had I should have pulled a butterbeer. Do I have a butterbeer? I do. So this is Butterbeer by Beltress, and this is Billionaire Blonde. Let me do this real quick. So we have Billionaire. She doesn't have nearly, the Butterbeer's got way more highlights. She has like some of the caramel highlights and things going through her. Well, Billionaire Blonde, not as major of highlights. So just so you get a look, Butterbeer, Billionaire. This is Beltress. This is Alexander Couture, Rene of Paris. So just so you get an idea. Oh, this is not keeping up. Thank you, Irma. Yes. Oh my God, I forgot to share Irma. Thank you for reminding me. Let me get this wig on and I'll share it out myself. And I'll put the link in too, because I didn't do that. It's been a really busy day. Sometimes you can't remember everything. But God willing, the party will go on. So Wig Out Wednesday. There we go. I'm going to put that up here first, and then I will go over to the book. Come on. There we go. Pin that one. And you know what? This one gives me a bigger screen. So there we go. Everything's looking good. Thank you, Irma. That is. All right. What's that? Oh, shoot. Can't take your call now. This one, when I first saw her, she was not my favorite. Not. In fact, I didn't even like her. And then the more I looked at her, it's like, you know what? Maybe this could work. And so many of the reviewers actually picked her. And it's like, all right, well, let's try. She's gorgeous. Right, Irma? Isn't she cute? And again, I'm an ear tucker. Now, the model is not, but I don't have her 1 pound face with no chins. So for me, I like this a little bit better. And you can do full bangs if you want. And she does have the lace front, so if you want to pull her off your face completely, you can. And if you just want her, she is that center part. So there, and she's not even a big center part. So pretty much make sure you like a center part. Or you know what? So many people just part her anywhere they want and they don't care what it looks like. I'm going to see if I've got a headband here. I was hoping I had a smaller one. I always have this giant one. I keep forgetting. But there's, if you want just a headband, she's gorgeous. Oh, Margaret, you're so sweet. Margaret says it looks better on me than the model. Really? I think she's pretty cute. But thank you. I'm going to take that. The model looks mad. Well, Kathy, she probably hasn't had any food for 6 days and she's been under hot lights. I'd get a little hangry myself. So there's with just a little bit of a headband if that's what you want. That's cute. We have all kinds of other little things. I don't think this will work, but we have so many cute clips. By the way, these will definitely be in the Christmas in July sale. I'm going to get all the stuff that I have had sitting here and not really listed. Some of these are up there, but this is a gorgeous. It's kind of like a resin. Yeah, it's like resin crystal. It's not crystal, but it's resin. Looks like crystal. Really cute hair thingies. You know, you do that kind of thing. Queen for a day. She is hangry, isn't she, Margaret? You would be too. So, Andrea agrees. She really is cute, though. Isn't that adorable? Now, I've yacked on this color forever, so we're going to breeze through the other. Although we do have plenty of time. I only have 4 wigs, but I do have a bunch of colors. How are you doing there on Facebook? I said a 4-letter word on TikTok. I meant to say, if you have any questions, let me know. If I missed them, let me know also. And hello on the gram. Hi, Mishka. Hi, Deborah. Hi, JJ. Hi, Joanne. Hi, Sherry. Hi, so that's a good one. See, I like things because it kind of reminds me, like, I like to look at license plates that have, like, you know, the personalized license plates and guess what they mean. This one's like something city. But hi. Hi, Gabby. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Luzra. I'm going to go with that. We'll see what happens. Thank you, ladies, for being here. If you have not followed us, liked us, shared us, do all those good things. We really appreciate it. It helps us tremendously. Trying to grow, trying to make sure everyone knows we're here. There's tons of competition these days. So we want to stand out. And we want to do good by you. Thank you, Leanne, for the heart. Can I show the back? Holly, I can if I would quit talking. So there it is. So this is Arya, Rene of Paris, Alexander Couture collection, and this is Ben Billionaire Blonde. We've got 3 more colors. These are all new colors, by the way. In Arya, that's all I have are the 3 new colors. So I'm going to go grab Buttercream. I believe it is Buttercream Blonde. That's what she is. Buttercream Blonde Rooted. You know, probably I should keep the blonde so that you get an idea. This was the one you just saw, the Billionaire Blonde. This is the Buttercream Blonde. So you can just see she's got a little more warmth to her. She's cooler. Billionaire is cooler. Buttercream, warmer. Yep. And Billionaire definitely has darker, cooler roots. So warm, Billionaire cool, buttercream warm. And then we're going to have one more. We'll bring out the mushroom and compare all three once we get there. Irma, is it like an average cap? Pretty much. You know what? I'm going to open it up. Thank you for bringing that up. I'll open her up all the way. She does have Velcro fasteners. And I literally had 2 inches, an inch on either side. So, and I am a 21 and a half. So I've now opened her up all the way. So again, she's an easy 22 and a half. Easy 22 and a half on this one. You might get a little more out of her depending. So this is Buttercream Blonde. Gorgeous. Are any large head friendly? Ruth, I consider they're not going to be bell truss large head friendly, but they are doing much better as far as cap sizes. And you're 20 and a half. Irma, this would fit you perfectly. That's what I am. I'm 20 and a half. So am I 20 and a half or 20? Now I can't remember. Ladies, you know what I am more than I do. Am I 21 and a half? I think I'm 21 and a half. So yes, Irma, this would fit you great. Absolutely. Rene, Paris is small from you, front to nape. Yeah, that does matter too, depending on your front to nape size. But you like mine, they don't have to fit perfect. I happen to be lucky enough that mine fit absolutely perfect when it comes to where that where your ear tab is. But if it falls up here, it doesn't mean you can't wear the wig. Thank you. Irma says, yep, you're 21 and a half. Thank you. I know we had a big debate about that one night. I tend to forget. So 21 and a half is awesome. And again, I have a lot of room in her for sure. So I would say an easy 22 and a half, very easily. And maybe a hint more, again, depending. I know Rochelle, she does some videos for us. We love her to death. She acts like she's a conehead from Saturday Night Live. So she has a little bit of a problem from here to here. But she looks gorgeous in everything I've seen her in. So sometimes you might have to stretch just a hair. But here's the back in Buttercream Blonde. Absolutely gorgeous colors. This one, again, love her. I really didn't think I was going to like her at all. I thought she was going to be way too... not dense or too, is it too dense? Not enough hair. Let's put it that way. I didn't think she'd have enough hair. Margaret, I agree. Andrea, Rene Paris is small for you, front to nape, and that's what I'm saying on this one. I think I checked because they're longer. She's actually long on me. I mean, I could pull her way too far down. There's probably a good inch and a half between what I have and what I need. So they are definitely making these caps larger. What are the cap deets? Good question, Lisa. Let's take a peek. This be Arya. And they say she is average size cap. She is an extended lace front and lace part. Didn't I say she was? Is she? Why do I feel like I said she was center part? That's definitely a center part. They say lace part. I'm going to make sure we correct that because I don't want you to think the part's on the left. It is definitely a center part. Her fringe right here, 3.5 inches. Her crown, so crown to back is 10 inches. Nape down is 2.5 inches. And she weighs 3.5 ounces. She is glorious, really. For as much as I was dreading her, I really wasn't. I'd ordered. You'll notice I only ordered the new colors. I didn't add anything because she does look really mean, doesn't she? Put a smile on your face, model. But I didn't. I really didn't think I was going to care for this one, and I think she's absolutely adorable. One of these definitely will be mine, or if she sells out, I'll be ordering her for sure. Cynthia says both of those blondes are nice, and the wig does look better on you. Oh, thank you. On me than the sour model. Oh, oh, sorry, Cynthia. Take a rest. Right, Irma. Yeah, sometimes bangs do bother me. If I can do this, see that just that little bit, that's good. I like it. Although sometimes, depending on the color of the wig, I think the full bang can actually take a few years off your life. So it depends. But normally I don't. I just don't like them because they're, it's like they're in my eyes and I'm scratchy. Hi, Rachel. Happy Wednesday. Rachel's going on vacation. I'm hiding in her suitcase. I forgot to tell her that when she let me know. Oh, hi, VM. I'm on TikTok. Is that you, Vicky? I'm here. I'll be on TikTok for sure. All right. We've got more colors. So keep in mind Butterbeer Blonde. We saw Billionaire and Butterbeer. And we're going to move on to the new Mushroom. And I kind of feel obliged to bring all colors with me. So before I put them on, let's do this. This is the Mushroom, and this is the Billionaire. So they're going to be, oh, dang, really close. Now, Mushroom has got more. She's got, see, look at the rooting. But when I look at it in there, it looks different. There you go. Which one's which? Okay. This one's much lighter, and this is the Billionaire. This is the Mushroom. They're both ashy, but she's got a little more brown. So when you think of the Mushroom, a little more brown. And then we have the Buttercream, I believe, right? And she's going to be that warmer tone of the three. You can see that instantly. The minute I put them together, you can see how much more yellow she is than any of the other ones. So these two are going to be the cooler tones, the Mushroom and the Billionaire. So keep that thought in mind. I'm going to leave that. Mushroom is going to come up next. All right, Buttercream, Billionaire. And this is the color I've been dying to see. Right, Irma? Aren't they gorgeous? The Billionaire is slightly lighter on the two pieces you have. It's probably my camera, Rachel. God knows. We already did that, didn't we? We know it's a center part. Can you compare the roots and the blondes? Cynthia, did I do enough good job, or do you want me to do it again? Let me know. Price, Judy, the price of this one, she is on sale right now for 30% off. She's technically 15% off MSRP and then an additional 30% off. So she's big time on sale, $137.44. And while I have your attention, we've got a good amount of people here. So prices are going up. It's a simple fact. Everyone, even Beltress, I just got a thing today that those, how sometimes if you want to order a discontinued color, even that's going up. So we aren't going to do the discontinued colors the way we used to for Beltress. We're going to keep them at the normal price, 30 or 40% off. And that's it. It's just too much to keep up with, changing prices every other day. So if you're looking for a Beltress discontinued color, one of two things: check the website, see if it's there. If it's not, send a message to customer service. We'll let you know the best we can do for you. But for the most part, it's just too much to keep up with, and the prices keep changing. It's like TikTok. Every day something is different. There's not enough time in the day for that. So unfortunately, let's stick with the new stuff. That's the way I say. It does, doesn't it? It has the white tips like mushrooms. I love mushrooms, by the way. If you put a mushroom near Dean, he'll freak out. Hi, happy Wake Out Wednesday. Watching with grilling dinner. Oh, Tracy, awesome. Say hi to the fam. Thank you, Judy. Yes, yes, it will be good. Price should be good after. Well, I think I'm trying to think. Our Adirans, I don't think are on sale continuously. If not, you know what? If the price isn't there and it's not on sale, check with customer service, and they'll make sure that they let you know when it's going on sale if it's not already. Okay, I already did that. Andrea, mushroom looks more like your hair. It's a pretty color. This one definitely has a good fit. I mean, her ear tabs are awesome. I already see I love this color. You know what? She kind of reminds me. Now that one I'm pretty sure. Oh, maybe I do. Okay. Not as dark, but I think same tones kind of like this, like this is British milk tea. So I'm thinking this is probably, if you like British milk tea, this would be your mushroom melange would be the closest to British milk tea. Not identical, but, and it's harder to tell when you have something this curly compared to this straight. But I'm telling you, I think close. Well, thank you, Janet. We do try to ship. That's Dean. He likes everything shipped really quick. He makes sure of that. He'll make 50 trips to the store. Yes, I love this one. Andrea, it's too early. What is that? What does that mean? It's too. I don't get that. It's too early for this color. Splin yourself, Andrea. I'm just learning in my old age that people actually go like by the seasons. Oh, you don't have a dark root? This, I don't know. Is that a dark root? I don't have a dark. I used to anymore. I mean, my gray is hidden under here. I have to keep gluing it back further and further because I see Denise Sheets. She tends to leave her growth out here so she can pull a little bit out. Well, I can't do that because mine is pure white. So, and I'm not gluing. Thank you, Gail. Gail says, yes, you guys are great shippers. Very fast. Thank you. Rachel, on the longer mushroom wig, it gets okay. So on the longer one, we're going to see it on the longer ones too because I have them both. Awesome. Rachel's doing a review. Keep an eye out for that. We'll make sure she is. You'll see her. Vicki, you like the color? I do too. In fact, she's one. We're still on this first wig, and I don't even want to take her off. She is gorgeous, gorgeous. You like melted marshmallow? Holly, I don't have melted marshmallow in this one, but you will see her in a couple of the other ones, especially Rosanna. I thought, and I still do, I think Rosanna is the knockout. So we'll see. I haven't put her on, so I could be full of BS. This could be, because I really like this one. So depending on what you guys buy, I might steal one of these for myself. I don't know what color. Yours is pure white, Rachel? You're too young. You look way younger. You should not have pure white hair. Irma, I agree. I like center parts. I'm not somebody that has any problem with the center part. Usually that's where I think because I try on so many wigs and they have that crisscross part that I don't really want to mess with because that's your job when you get the wig. So I have a tendency to just, I'm going to do that, I just do a little bit. So it still keeps that crisscross part. So I've learned to love the center part. All right, ladies. Jan, watch. This is Arya from the new Alexander Couture collection by Rene of Paris, and I am wearing the color Mushroom Melange. Vicky says nice summer length. I agree. And you know, none of these, are they? Before I say a word, let me go look. Yes, these are going to be heat friendly. At least this one is, for sure. So you can always, when they're, I love the heat friendly when they're straight. When they're curly, you lose me. We're working on it. We're gonna do some wig demonstrations with that. Um, but when they're straight, it's much easier to just take your 3-in-1 hair styler or your Cool Flow, whatever you like, whatever. There's also another one we recommend, the Rene Paris Comb. I mean, we have tons of them. Check out the I guess accessories. It's probably under on the website. Rachel says Rachel's got a couple of these wigs. She says very impressed. And you know what, Rachel? I don't know who else is here. I haven't seen Marlene or Julie. Who else? Alicia. They all got the wigs. And from everything I can tell, they're pretty impressed. Eileen, she's done some. Has she done hers yet? I forget. But everybody seems to like them a whole lot. So, and I watched some other reviewers. These got like 2 thumbs up from everybody. Rhonda says she received her Luca last week. Over Silverstone, some picture shows her as light gray white. The wig receives the Rhonda, we don't do customer service issues on live. So if you would please, I would really highly appreciate it that you send that to customer service at Shirley's Wig Shop. That's shoppe.com. And they'll be happy to help you. Yeah, no customer service issues here. This is it's not fair to the other ladies that we spend all our time on one person. I catch a lot of flack for that. So send that off. I think you just had delivered. I ordered last week. I know I bought 2. They're still in the box. Also, try BC, open those boxes. Yay, Debbie. Yeah, post pictures, please. I haven't seen tech support here. I don't think she's here. Jan, do I have this wig in gray? No, I only have Arya in her 4 new colors. So we've seen what I don't have any. I have no notes. I am flying solo. We saw Billionaire Blonde, Buttercream Blonde. This is Mushroom Melange, and then I have Peach, whatever the heck that is. I'm gonna go get her, and that way we'll know what her name is. So let me go see. Oh, it's pretty. It's a pretty color. Oh yeah, I like that. Oh, and she's rooted. This is Peaches and Cream. You know what? See again, do I have it handy? I don't. I almost think that she looks like a darker version of Caramel Blonde Rooted by Beltress. The Irma, I have not heard since what day is today? Wednesday? Sunday, Laurie updated us. And so I haven't heard anything since then. I just personally, I just keep getting hit in my own personal life outside of all of you awesome ladies. We've been hit with so many sad things and hospitalizations and deaths, and it's so hard to keep up with. And I keep meaning to talk to Laurie and to Kim and to Rebecca, and I just never get around to it. But they were doing not too bad last time we heard. So prayers, please. And if anybody knows, I mean, I know how to get a hold of her, but if you do, get a hold of her. Isn't this gorgeous? It's not super peach. It's really more like caramely. Rachel, we want to see pictures of that from your vacation. Some of us have to live vicariously through you because we don't get vacations. What's the price on the one I have on now? Her sale price is $137.44. If you like any of the ones that you're not a Tucker, Judy. Would you want to tuck? Absolutely. And I'll spin for you too, so you see how she looks covering the chins. So her price is, this is, again, she's normally $231. You can always take off that 15%, and then her 30% off sale will end up being $137.44. So she is the same whether you buy her now open box, because I have several that are not open box. We're only looking at one open box. And here is the back in peaches and cream. Gorgeous. This color, Tabby Cat. Hi, Tabby Cat, by the way. This is Peaches and Cream. She's a brand new color from Rene of Paris. Did I tuck her before I spin? It's such a bad habit. Oh, you're welcome. Is it munja or munga? Because like munja is eat in Italian. I'm with you. Thank you, Irma. She is gorgeous. And I really was, this is the one that's out of all four of them. This is the one that I thought, I don't think so. And the more I see, thank you, Gwen. The more I see her, the more I think she's going to be one of the best sellers. And if I wish I would have printed out today's inventory so I could tell you, I know I had to sacrifice some of and I turned my order in literally 5 minutes after I got the email. And I had to sacrifice some of the colors that I wanted. Yes, Bear, I will spin, so that the reviewers all got them. It's much more important that the reviewers, because they reach far more people. So I made sure that the reviewers all got their colors. So some of them I had to sacrifice. But you'll see them out there on YouTube or, can I say that, Talk? Sorry, Talk. Here's the back. I got to wait till it shows up on the book. If I sound like I'm talking like a crazy person, it's because of the talk. You can't say stuff. I'm going to spin again just so that you get a better... I look like I was... Let's see if that's a little better. She is adorable. Yes, absolutely. Claire, you want to see the inside of the cap? I sure can. She is lace front center parts. No extended nape. Velcro fasteners. And velvet ear tabs. There's those velvet ear tabs there. So you've got all the open wefted, and you can see she's definitely going to have a little bit of permatease, but that's just structurally sound. Would she fit a 22.5? I think so, Trisha. Seems like there are a lot with lots of highlights. Yeah, they definitely all, most of them nowadays have a lot of highlights. Trisha, if I didn't answer you already, this is Peaches and Cream. Thank you, Holly. I don't have my comb handy. You have to be able to do that on the fly. All right, Bear, did I get the right spin, I hope? All right, that is all four colors in Arya. Oh, so we're moving on to Briany. I'm sorry, Briany. And if you saw, I'm 99% sure I've got the pronunciation right, because this wig is actually, it's made by Rene of Paris, Alexander Couture. And if you follow them, Alexander is one of their stylists. He's awesome. And this is his daughter's name. So it's Bryony, Briany. And if you watched the video, I think I shared it to our website. He is awesome. He does some awesome stuff with wigs. Hi, Debbie. Never too late. I'm only on wig 2. Now, granted, we only have 4, but we have lots of colors. So awesome. So she has a different lace. I can tell you right now, this lace feels like the Swiss lace, the new Swiss lace from Estetica, or the Ellen Villa lace. Incredibly soft, pliable, really, really, really nice. And she is she's ear to ear. That looks like I want to make sure I've got her lined up right. That looks like a really big I can't tell if it's, I guess it's a really huge center part, but you can see that. You got lots of room. That might as well be a full mono. You might be in love with the color. Is it the peaches and cream, Karen? Me too. It's gorgeous. Briany has an extended nape, Velcro fasteners, velvet ear tabs. And again, this is going to be, as soon as I put her up, let's see, where's my code? She's going to be 140.35. Now, she could range from 135.66 to 140.35, depending on what color you pick. No matter what color you pick, you're getting her for 30% off. And that's an additional 30% off the 15% off the MSRP. So, really good deal. And this is the gorgeous Billionaire Blonde, which I think is going to be the hit of the summer. She's awesome. She's going to be incredibly long. I'll make sure that we go through her specs. Let me just get there and then I will put her on. So this is Billionaire Blonde. Definitely large head friendly. I mean, I would even venture a guess that this one would go to 23, maybe even 23 and a half. This one is super large head friendly. Now, see, when you see this, some people go, oh, no, that's bad. No, it's just the way it's styled. Sometimes you just have to move it over a little bit. And then you get the hair you want. There. I've lost my chat. No. Model is much younger and cuter than me. So keep that thought in mind. But it's gorgeous. And again, this is super, super. You could cut this lace if you wanted to. I don't know that. No, Dawn didn't get this one. I forget. She got another one. And she felt like she could see the lace. Now, on me, I can't see the lace. It blends right into me. But there is a good bit of lace. So if you wanted to cut some of that off, you could still. But she is absolutely gorgeous. Can I show Billionaire and Mushroom together? Yes. So this is Billionaire. And this is Mushroom. You can, it's like I can see to my left. She is more sandy, where she is more blonde. Billionaire Blonde is definitely more on that platinum blonde side, where the Mushroom is just what it says. It's definitely got it's more that British milk tea color. It has browns for sure. And if you want to see, I don't know how that came out. I couldn't see. But she definitely is sandier or more brown. So Mushroom, not blonde. Or British milk tea. Okay, I took care of that. She is gorgeous. If you like her, scan that QR code. That's the easiest way to shop. If you're on TikTok, I think you just hit my logo and hopefully it takes you where you need to go. I just need to see where the heck am I? Okay. Karen, I love the Mushroom. She is definitely butterbeer, not butterbeer. She is British milk tea-ish. All right, so this one, she's got great layers too, though. See, if I get this out of my way, she's like kind of like peppermint, where she's layered and layered. I hate that we compare everything to Beltress, but sadly, I keep doing that. Sorry. But I think all of you know it. Thank you, Leanne. And thank you for the heart. I didn't catch that. The tips of mushroom are white. I'm going to be putting her on shortly, but that Rachel said they are. Now, these are not, and this is Billionaire Blonde, and she's gorgeous. So there is Briany in Billionaire Blonde. I'm going to go grab another color. We'll do Buttercream. I'm going to spread these out a little bit so I have some more room. So I have Briany in all the new colors, and I also have her I have one in Cinder Toffee. This is going to be the Buttercream Blonde. Yep, Buttercream Blonde Rooted. Now, when I'm doing this, she's very long, and she's not as low dense as some of the Belle Tress wigs are. She's a little bit, I'm going to go take a peek at how heavy. She's not real heavy, don't get me wrong, but she's not shy on here. How's that? So let's see. She is going to be her fringe, which would be here, right here, 8 to 9.5 inches, and her crown 14 to 8 inches, and going down from the nape, she's 18 inches. And they don't give me an overall, but I'm going to guess she's got to be 22, 23 inches, I would think. And she weighs 6.53 ounces. So absolutely gorgeous. She's just beautiful. Let me get back to you guys. Let me check over the peeps here. How are you ladies doing over here? Is there anything in a light brown or really dark blonde? Mrs. I'm just going to call you Mrs. What the mushroom melange, I think, would be your color if we're talking. Now, these do come in other colors that I didn't necessarily get. I just got, for the most part, the new colors. So these are brand new colors. The Billionaire Blonde, Buttercream Blonde, Mushroom Melange, and Peaches and Cream. Those are the new colors. They do come in several other colors. But out of the new colors, if you want something that's a light brown, I don't know that I even want to call it brown, but it's really pretty, go with that Mushroom Melange. It's gorgeous. Now, you might have to wait because I think that one is sold out the fastest. Like I told you, I put my order in literally, I mean, it was just minutes after I got the email. And I had to sacrifice some to make sure that my reviewers got them. So Mushroom Melange might be the hardest color to get at this point, but she's well worth it. She's gorgeous. Now, that's not to say that this one isn't beautiful. And again, this is Buttercream. Billionaire Blonde, beautiful also. So I'm going to do a spin in this one and then grab the mushroom. There we go. It's going to be hard to pick, I can tell you that, ladies. Oh, that Peaches and Cream looks so pretty in the long one. Ooh, I can't wait. Karen, you like me too. I like the mushroom, is just gorgeous. I'm loving this lace. I mean, it is, if you have one of the new Swiss lace wigs by Estetica, or you have an Ellen Vila wig, that's what this lace is super. You know how some, like, if you take a Raquel wig, their lace is a little stiffer. This is so soft. I mean, it would even kind of wants to roll under itself. It's just really, really, really soft and pliable. Gorgeous. So this is Briany in the mushroom melange, and talk about white tips. That's what Rachel was saying. There's those white tips on this. You can see how that goes from here. Just gorgeous. And she's going to be anywhere from 135.66 to 140.35, depending on what color you pick. All the new colors are going to be 140.35. Any rooted color will be 140.35. What do we think? What are we thinking about the wigs so far? Do we like these? Is this a hit or a miss? I'm voting hit. Hi, Tracy. Happy Wednesday. Hi, Anna. Hit. Leanne says hit. Amy hit. Gwen hit. I agree. Big hit, says Anna. I agree. Here comes George, by the way. What's your opinion, George? Oh, George says big hit. Good boy. I made him say big hit. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Lisa. Lisa says hit too. Yeah, I think they did a really good job. Hi, Maria. I'm sorry you missed the first hour. Hi, Tina. But you know what the good news is, Maria? We've only done 2. Am I even on? Yeah, I'm on the. Am I on the 3rd wig? Yeah, I'm on the 3rd wig. No, I'm not. I'm only on the 2nd wig. You haven't missed anything. I did Arya, and this is Briany. And then we still have Rosanna, and Roxy. And Rosanna, I could be here till 9 o'clock on that one alone, I think. I have not tried her on, but looking at pictures, she was my favorite. Yeah, Irma, I thought it was 3rd wig too, but it's only the 2nd. It's just me dragging it out. All right, I got more colors, so I better get a move on. Briany in Mushroom Melange. And I have her in 2 more colors. One more is a new color, the Peaches and Cream. And now when you see her in the long version, there's no guessing. She is beautifully peachy colored. Yeah, Irma, I definitely thought I was on 3 too. But I ordered a ton of wigs so that you could see them in all the colors, and I'm really happy. I really wish I would have had Autumn Sunrise has sold out in anything that I had here. I had several other styles. I only have 1 style left in Autumn Sunrise. So all my Autumn Sunrise are gone. So you know what's popular. But I will have her to show in Rosanna. I keep saying Rosanna. Rosanna. I think of the song. Who sang that? I don't want to sing because I'm really bad at it. Dean, who sang Rosanna? You're blonde, but you love the mushroom. Oh, Anna, it is gorgeous. It's blonde. It's not really blonde, but it's close enough. You know, it's that level of the color. Toto, thank you, Shannon. Murtis says Toto. Tracy, Toto, good job. Deborah, Toto, everybody. Hi, Murtis. Where's Dean? He didn't even answer. Thank you, Maria got Toto. That's right. I knew that the minute you guys said it. So when we put her on, we can all be singing in our heads. Right now, we're still on Briany. That's definitely that's a different name too. Was it really, Deborah? Deborah says it was a love song to Roseanne Arquette. I love Roseanne Arquette. Thank you, Shannon. Maria, definitely. All right. So Peaches and Cream, isn't she? She's really pretty because when you get to those longer colors, you get, look at all that. You get the blonde here. You get all the different highlights. She is glorious. Today's word of the day is glorious. There you go. There's the back. She'd be great for weddings, updos, all that fun stuff. And I believe all of these are heat friendly. I just want to make, yes, heat friendly. So if you want to put some heat on her, Right. Debbie, we're playing Name That Tune. I should have done that. We'll do that when we actually celebrate what should have been celebrated in March, which is our 5-year anniversary. But I'm just going to combine that with Christmas in July because I have so much stuff in stock. I have some stuff that I used to sell on eBay, which are some Christmas things. And I've got lots of Avon necklaces and stuff. And we have the Snoozies and the Jacqueline Kent, and I just have tons of stuff. So we're going to do a great big Christmas in July sale. Can I show mushroom and British milk tea on a longer style together? Anna, no problem. Okay, what color do I have on? This is peaches and cream. You want the longer style. And what did you just say? Oh, British milk tea. Well, there's the problem. I only have British milk tea in this one. So it's hard to compare a curly to a straight. So this is mushroom melange. Uh-oh, I'm going to lose my TikTok crowd. Got to match the puzzle. This is the best I can do because I only have British milk tea in Alexandria E. So British milk tea and mushroom melange. And you can see the, let me see. They are very, very, very similar. You just have to kind of picture it because it's hard when you have the curl. I'll see if I can find anything else in British milk tea. I'll show that next time. What is missing? Ah, that one. Okay. This one goes back here. All right. So that was peaches and cream. We've got one more in Briany. And this is going to be, I believe, Cinder Toffee. Yes. She's unrooted. And again, if I've got to compare her to Belle Tress, she is very, very similar to Caramel Blonde, but not rooted. Now, wait a minute. We looked at her cap, didn't we? Okay, maybe I didn't show you her cap because I don't remember seeing this. She is a mono. So I must have never showed you this. I apologize. She is a full mono top on Briany, right? I'm on her, yeah. Full mono top, extended nape, Velcro fastener, and velvet ear tabs. And we have cocktails or mocktails for some. I agree, Irma. I think we need one for every kind. Margaret, you want Christmas in July? I tried to do it last year and I failed miserably. I'm going to make it happen this year. And we can, and Jacqueline, you know what, Maria? I can try to get some. I know they kind of held off. I got to put my order in and I'm pretty much sold out on almost everything that I did get in. I have a few things left. But I've never ordered the belts, but I can. I think. I hope they're back because they are in Canada. I told her I'm only 2.5 hours away from you. I can drive there and pick it up. So if need be, if they can't ship to us yet, Dean and I can take a leisurely drive. I'd say right, Dean, but right about now he'd probably kill me. Mushroom, Deanna, mushroom was definitely brighter. Absolutely. Very much so. This one is just, Briany is, I mean, if you want a nice long wig, and again, keep in mind, she is heat friendly. So to me, I think it's always better if you're going to get a wig that you might want to style, get a straight one. Don't start out with the curly one because those you can't, if you love the style, it's harder to get back. If you start out with one that's straight and you want to add curl, you can't go wrong because you can always make her straight again really easy. That's just my advice. Do I have a ginger ale, Irma? I don't have anything in ginger ale, but you are right. Your mind is on the right track. I think this is very much looking like Belle Tress's ginger ale. So she is gorgeous. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. And I think I would love to see her. If any of you get her and wear her like to a wedding or just do whatever you're doing and put her in an updo or curler, make sure you post the pictures in the group. If you don't belong to the group, get your butt in there and join. We've got like almost 9,000 awesome ladies. Thank you, Jan. Oh, my ginger ale. You were talking about I'm thinking you're talking about the color Irma. Yes, my ginger ale is right here in my gorgeous Jacqueline Kent tropical. We don't have these in stock. I am praying every day that we do get them. I'm a tropical person. Dean and I in our last house, everything was tropical. Whether you were outside or in the basement, it was tropical themed. Just gorgeous. And I absolutely love this one. And yes, it is Berners, to be specific. Debbie, you can come up anytime you want. We'll be happy to have you. You want to come up for Christmas in July? That'd be fun. I'd love to have some guests. It's so much easier if you. I keep saying I want someone to talk to. This is so surreal. I'm not the biggest conversationalist in the world, so this sometimes gets to be really hard. All right, gorgeous. That's the last color for Briany. We're going to move on to wig number 3, which is my, I think, favorite. I don't know. But we're going to start with the color we have not seen. Now, mind you, when we get these, we have to put our order in. Thank you, Irma. Yes, it's Verner's. We have to put our orders in based on just a picture. So I looked at this one and went, I think this is the one that's going to sell out. It remains to be seen. I haven't checked stock, so I can't honestly tell you. But this is a color we have not seen, which is Autumn Sunrise. I do know a few ladies got ahead of me and they ordered them and I shipped for my stock. So this is Rosanna in Autumn Sunrise. She is lace front, center part. She's got that ear to ear lace. She does not have an extended nape, but she has Velcro fasteners and velvet ear tabs. And I can't wait. I hope I'm right. I'm going to do this. I hope she's as gorgeous as I thought she was going to be. As you know me, I like messy. By the way, she is only 127.33. She will range from 120.38 to 127.33, depending on the color. And yes, 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 yes. She definitely is everything and more that I thought she would be. I'm in love. Awesome, Irma. Isn't she gorgeous? Oh, and if you wanted bangs, I mean, you can do some bangs here on her. If that's your thing, be my guest. I could live with that. Yep. Yep. And she's definitely large. Don't be afraid. She's large head friendly. I would guess. I mean, it's hard to say on a Rene Paris wig, but I think this one would almost make a 23, depending on your other measurements. She's definitely large head friendly. What do we think, ladies? Gwen, you love it. Amy says adorable. That's the one. Yep. Yeah, I thought this was going to be the one that would absolutely kick butt. Let's look at the back. It'll take me a few minutes before I can see it pop up on Facebook, but OMG. All right. Who's going to steal this color from me? Because this would be the color I probably kept. Oh, she's gorgeous. Let me get you some specs on her. Autumn Sunrise. Did I not say that, Margaret? I'm sorry. Did I call her something else? I probably did. Yes, this is Autumn Sunrise. Let's see. And this is a wig Rosanna. She is Extended lace front, lace part, soft lace. It is very soft lace too, by the way. She is heat friendly. Her fringe is 3.5. So from the crown down, she's 9.5. The nape down 3 inches, and she weighs 3.39 ounces. Right, Karen? Karen says, wow. I'm right there with you. She's living up to every ounce of what I thought she would. We should be. Shannon says, are we all singing? Rosanna. I can't sing, but we know we're singing it. Yes, Jan says, yes, we are. Put the Toto song on. We'd get kicked off everywhere. Nobody lets us play our songs. So she is absolutely gorgeous. And this is only the first color, ladies. We've got more colors to go because Mark cut the tag. I'd love to. Hi, Dominica. Happy Wednesday. You came out at the perfect time. This is the gorgeous Rosanna in Autumn Sunrise. This is the only one I have. This is, from what I understand, one of the hardest. I don't know if I can get to it from here. Let me see if I can get the Adirond's inventory. And that way I'd be able to tell you, yeah, I think I can. USA inventory. Where is my 625? Why are they both CSV? Inventory. Oh, there we go. 625 Excel. Okay. There we go. And I'll be able to tell you what is in stock, hopefully. If she pops up correctly, we'll find out. But she is gorgeous. Oh, and the fibers, by the way, I haven't even talked about the fibers. They're awesome. I don't know if these are new fibers, old fibers. I don't know what they are. Is Belbina here? Hi, Belbina. Happy Wednesday. Margaret says, we know Dean is sick of red, but red is your color, Shirley. I do like red. I've been wearing red the last couple days. It's me. Let's see. I saw that pop up. Let's see if I can find Rosanna and tell you what we got. Okay, is she? Oh, they show 5 in stock in this color. Let me highlight her. She's already sold out in Billionaire Blonde. Rosanna, here we go. All right, she's sold out in Billionaire Blonde and Buttercream, but I have some here. Canyon Stone 7 Caramel Swirl. Let me see. Caramel Swirl. Caramel Swirl sold out. I think I have her in Caramel Swirl. Cinder Toffee, there's a few. Creamy Blonde, Dark Chocolate, Marble Brown, Melted Marshmallow, I'm sorry. A few. Mushroom Melange, they show 2, so could be gone by now. Peaches and Cream, a couple. And Silverstone, a few there too. So she's pretty much, she's been, right, Irma caught the tag. She's pretty much been sucked up, for a lack of better terms. Autumn Sunrise is Roxy and Briany. They're available. I believe Autumn Sunrise is available in all of them. Now, whether or not they're actually available, let me look. Briany, Autumn Sunrise. Yes, they have 22. They're showing. This is inventory from today. They show 25 in Briany. And what was the other one that you were looking at? Roxy. That's Rosanna. Roxy. Yeah, Roxy shows 15 in stock. So there are a few of this one still left in stock. So if I'm sold out, yes, you got a good chance of getting it. Oh, you want to see the back, Teresa? Absolutely. I do too, so I'll wait until that one. Facebook, there we go. There's the back. Oh, she's cute. Oh yeah. I need this one. At least in one color. All right. I'm going to get my butt in gear and show you some more colors because I've got her in lots because I knew she was going to be gorgeous. All right, Billionaire Blonde. How do we say? Here's all the colors. How can I take 4 wigs and turn it into 2 hours? Jeez. Apparently, I'm learning how to talk. All right. By the way, here is the gorgeous hairline. So this is Billionaire Blonde. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at that. Ear tuck. No ear tuck. She is really hit. Thank you, Teresa. She is gorgeous. Leah, hope you have something for older women shorts. You don't think these are for older women? I'm 72, Leah. how much older do you want? But you know what? Just check the website. We have something for everybody. Tonight is specifically dedicated to the new launch of the Rene of Paris Alexander Couture collection. So there are 4 wigs. None of them are super, super short, Leah, like pixie type. But this one, holy cow, I'd wear this one in a heartbeat. If you're young, yeah, I'm going to bet my life you're younger than me. And I'd wear this all day long. But you got to be comfortable. But if you don't see what you like in these, check out our open box section. We have, if you want to go to good sale, we have lots of wigs. And depending if you like grays, I did a whole show a couple weeks back on all grays. That's still listed. You can see that on our app, or TikTok's probably going to kick me off if I say too much. YouTube, the tube, or on our website. It's all there. But just look up Open Box and you'll see truckloads of really great deals. Thank you, Belbina, for the hearts. She is gorgeous. Again, Billionaire Blonde. I'm going to grab buttercream next. We've kind of seen these 4 new colors, but because I was madly in love with this wig, I have her in way more colors. But again, I only have 1 of each. But you'll get to see them. Hi, Linda. Happy Wednesday. Margaret, age is just a number. Wear the hair you love. I agree. I couldn't say that better. In fact, that was awesome. And you know what? Sometimes you put on a wig that's a little bit longer, a little bit different than you normally are used to, and you feel younger looking in the mirror than what you felt before you did. So yeah, try something new. You can't go wrong. Isn't it, Gwen? Gwen says it's such a cute summer style. I'm glad for once I was right. She is awesome. Hi, Linda. Happy Wednesday. I am absolutely in love with this one. I can't say enough. She is gorgeous. If you don't have her, think about it. She's 30% off right now. And if you don't like the colors I have, there's plenty other colors. All right, so that was buttercream. I'm sorry, buttercream. And this is the mushroom. Yeah, she is definitely, if you are a Beltress fan, this mushroom melange is British milk tea. It just is. It's as close to British milk tea as you're going to get, or the 523849 or whatever the heck it is from Tressalure, same idea, 3-tone gray. If you like the 3-tone gray from Tressalure, mushroom melange. You do, Margaret, right? You feel younger sometimes, depending on what, like just this. I feel way younger in this one. So yeah, absolutely. This color, they nailed it on the mushroom color, as far as I'm concerned. This is definitely one of my favorite. And like I said, it looks, I wish I had it down here. I don't, but it looks like the, let me get my numbers right. Let's see. Which one do I have? Let's try trend. Nope, not that one. She is the 50, 52, 38, 49. Come on, Leanne, help me out here. You think the dog just beat up your husband? I'm sorry, Karen. Mine would have just licked him to sleep. Gabini, you agree? Thank you. Shannon, you like the tuck? I do too. Just a little bit. Not really, not a whole lot. But yeah, she's just gorgeous. So she's definitely this color, mushroom melange, very similar to either British milk tea or the three-tone gray from Tressalure. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. So there's black. We've got way more colors. We've got the new peaches and cream. So we had all 4 new colors in all 4 styles. If you missed any of those, watch the replay because we've had every single new color in all 4 styles. This is the peaches and cream. She's incredible. Look at they got the cream right around your face. Just gorgeous. I would wig wax her up a little bit up here. Hi, Nini. Happy Wednesday. Andrea says, I think the mushroom color is the most beautiful. Then it comes the red one. The autumn sunrise. Yeah, I think you're right. But look at the peaches and cream in this one. Every style is different. I mean, she's got it going. Really cute. Oh my gosh, I love my little gram people. How you doing on the gram? Hi, Fear Fun. Hi, Summer C. Hi, Blue Luna. Okay, I think we answered every question. She is adorable. Now, keep in mind, this also comes from the Alexander Couture collection, Rene Paris, who also put out one of my favorites, which was Peach Sherbet. If you haven't seen that, I'll have to pull that one out. They also produced Mango Sunrise, which is making the tour. If you want to be on the list to show Mango Sunrise and post your pictures, make sure you send an email to customer service. I think that's on its way. It should be very soon if it's not already there, on its way to Leanne. And then Leanne can tell me who's next. She is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I love the light. I always like that in a wig. I like when you get the light and then almost a totally different color right next to it, which is why I love, what is it? It's something sand. I have a wig, Club 10 by Ellen Vila, and it's not melted sand. Sandy mix, and whatever. Just love it. It does the same thing. Gorgeous. Do I have the color Caramel Swirl? Tina, I do. I'm not sure. I think it might be in this one. Thank you, Andrea. Heather, you got the autumn sunrise. Awesome. Uh-oh, I'm getting a low battery. Oh, yeah. TikTok, don't die. Let's see if sorry for my hand in front of your face, ladies. Trying to save TikTok. And still not. That looks better, maybe. Maybe you're charging. Oh, Harry, yes, absolutely. Back to you. She is so cute. Tina, I definitely will check. I'm pretty sure I have Caramel Swirl in one. I know I had Caramel Swirl one sold, but I don't remember what style. I think I still have it in this one. Deborah, you bought mushroom. Awesome. Make sure you share those pictures. We want to see the pictures. All right. I'm going to go grab another color and let's see if I have. Let's see. Oh, I do have Cinder Toffee. But I'm showing Canyon Stone. So I definitely have the Cinder Toffee, but I'm going to show the Canyon Stone for you ladies who like a nice salt and pepper. This is a true salt and pepper. A darker, definitely darker. Yeah, she definitely is very large head friendly, very roomy. I mean, more I put her on, I definitely say 23. I might even say 23 and a half. That's how much room I feel like I have in this one, and I have not adjusted her at all. Let's see. We want to get some bangs going here. Oh, she is cute. I'm getting used to the grays. I don't know that I've just accepted the fact that that's where I am in life, but oh my God, she's adorable. Thank you, Anna, I'm sorry. Anna, you just got the Briany in mushroom. Show the pictures. I can't wait. They're just gorgeous. I mean, these styles are a huge hit. So I can't wait to see all your pictures. Let me see what's going on there. Awesome. Caramel swirls up next, Tina. There's the back. That one doesn't want to cooperate. All right. Cinder Toffee. Did you say Cinder Toffee or have you been saying Caramel Swirl? You know what? You're saying Caramel Swirl. Oh, dang. Let me see. I got Cinder Toffee. I have Caramel Swirl and Roxy, so it's going to take a minute. We got to see the rest of the colors in Rosanna. So this is Cinder Toffee. Kind of like Caramel Blonde, but not rooted. The last one that I had on was, oh shoot, I forgot already. Let me go look. That was Canyon Stone. I have her in another gray. I have Silverstone. That was Canyon Stone. She's a dark salt and pepper. This one is Cinder Toffee. I do have Caramel Swirl coming up in Roxy. Roxanne's another song singing in my head. Gorgeous. So there you go, Cinder Toffee. Think Caramel Blonde, not rooted. So Caramel Blonde, not rooted, is kind of equal to Cinder Toffee. And I have her in the gorgeous, and I only have one. The ones that are not new, the new ones I have 2 or 3 of. The other ones I only have 1 of. So like Cinder Toffee, only 1. Mochaccino R, which is this one, I only have 1. Cinder Toffee also comes in rooted. Awesome, Margaret. I wish I'd have known that. I'd have got the rooted one. I like to have the rooted ones. I know some of you ladies do like non-rooted colors. I'm a rooted fan. I don't know why, because it's not like it matches my hair. None of my hair shows through, and if it did, my hair's gray. I mean, it's pure white. Not even gray, pure white. Well, hello, Lori. Ouch. You came from the dentist. Lori, you can't catch a break. I'm doing great. How are you? Give us an update. Lori's been broken. Margaret, you prefer rooted colors? Me too. Yes. Rona, I do have melted marshmallow. I'm not sure if I think I have her in this one too. I'm pretty sure I have her in Roxy also. So this is Mochaccino R, and I'm going to go grab whatever I have next. Alicia, hi, never too late. All right. Yeah, melted marshmallow is next. Rosanna in melted marshmallow. Laurie, we've seen some gorgeous wigs tonight. If you haven't watch the replay. Oh, she's beautiful in melted marshmallow. Yeah, I'll take whatever you ladies don't want. She's gorgeous. Thank you, Lisa. Rona, how do you like the melted marshmallow? What do you think? By the way, we're going to do a surprise on that Christmas in July. I got Dean to agree to try on Jaden and Mango Sunrise. So that'll be Christmas in July. You love this one, Rona? She is gorgeous. Is Canyon Stone rooted, Jan? I don't think so. She does not have an R. No, she's not. She's just pretty much all salt and pepper everywhere. Only I could take 4 wigs and turn it into a 2-hour wig party. God. And you aren't leaving me. Thank you so much, ladies. I appreciate it. So Laurie is out of her brace. Yes, 6 weeks, and you schedule your hand surgery. Oh, Jesus. And in the meantime, you squeezed in a dentist appointment. Who are you? Oh, Lord. No. If I had a rest, I'd just be napping the rest of the time. Jan, you love salt and pepper. It is pretty. You want to see the back of melted marshmallow? Absolutely. Let me give her some swing. You know you can't go wrong with melted marshmallow. She is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, God. How pretty is that? The dark and the light. Love it. Irma's already planning that Christmas in July. What drink should we have? I'll put some up for the party and you see if you can make them. Thank you, Kathy. I appreciate that you count on the social gathering. We should see if we can't get some people here. I know there's a lot of. Well, who's my Waterford girl? She's right here. That's close. We have some Royal Oak people. I know I have some Clinton Township people, Sterling Heights. They're all around me. You love when Margaret says she loves when Dean joins the party. Do you hear that, Dean? He joins the party once in a while. Sometimes it's a matter of join the party. Linda, I love it. I don't know that there is, but I think we should create one if there isn't. The mango sunrise. We could make it a mocktail or a cocktail because we don't want to force people to drink. Some people don't have to be forced. So I love it. Dean Irma saying hello. Linda, I got to remember that because I think that's an awesome idea for Christmas in July. Rona, you got her? Awesome. All right, I'm going to take her off. I'll get a new color. We've got Silverstone. And that is the last of the Rosannas. She is beautiful. I mean, have you seen a bad color in this one? I'm so excited because I feel like, yay, I was right. It's nice to be right, isn't it? This one she just looked like a hit. Of course, she won't be a hit if you don't buy her. So the key is you got to buy her. You're a Georgia girl and a little too far to come visit? Oh, you know what, Kathy? I wish I could come visit you in Georgia, except you guys have really big spiders. We have a friend that he used to be a neighbor of ours and a really good friend. And he ended up in Georgia. And he sent a picture one time. And I swear to God, the spider was that big. And he's like, you don't kill spiders in Georgia because they take care of everything else. So no thanks. I found a dead bee on my windowsill and freaked out. Dead. I didn't even have to kill him. Thank you, Leola. God bless. Margaret says we should all have a mango sunrise cocktail or mocktail for the party. I think that's great because it'd be a little bit of red if it's a Christmas in July party. So there'd be definitely be some red in it. We'll have to figure that one out. Oh, thank you, Amy. I appreciate that. Balbina, not everything is necessarily in stock. If you see it here and I'm showing it to you, just check. If it's crossed off, it's not in stock. If there's something you have in mind, I do have the spreadsheet open if you want me to look at anything, or I can give you a real quick rundown of, I'll tell you what, I'll tell you what's not in stock. Oops. When it comes to, which we haven't seen Roxy yet. So let me start with Arya. Arya is in stock, not a lot of everything. You got to remember that sometimes there's only 2 or 7, but she is out of stock in Billionaire Blonde and out of stock in Marble Brown. And there's only one of them. Is that mushroom? Yeah, there's only one mushroom. Chances are that's gone already. The rest, there's some. Briany, totally gone in Billionaire and Buttercream. I don't have ETAs either when I tell you this. The rest, she's in stock in. Rosanna, you don't have to write this down, just come back to the replay. Rosanna is out of stock in Billionaire Blonde and Buttercream Blonde and Caramel Swirl. She's only got 4 in Coffee Latte and 2 in the Mushroom Melange. Chances are those are gone too. And then the last one we're going to try on is going to be the Roxy. She's coming up next because this was the last one I had in here. This is Rosanna. Roxy is gone in Billionaire Blonde, Buttercream Blonde, and Caramel Swirl. Also gone in Mushroom Melange. The rest she has, the least amount is 8. So she's okay in most of the other colors. I really wanted one of these in a Cherry Merlot because that color is chef's kiss. But I didn't get any. So hope that helps. All right. Is this not gorgeous? Silverstone is so pretty. She gets the darker grays here underneath. Absolutely beautiful. Maria, is it the drink you want? All right, she's gorgeous. I'm going to show you the back, and then I'm going to move on to our last one, which is Roxy. This was my second favorite after Rosanna. I thought she was the most beautiful. She's just ever so slightly crimped. It kind of reminds me of that wig that we did a bazillion years ago when we were having a whole lot of fun in the beginning there. Not that we're not having fun now. And we did the crimped wig. This reminds me of her very much. And she has full monotop. That lace is super see-through, super soft. She does have an extended nape, Velcro fasteners, velvet ear tabs. And again, this is Roxy. Cannot wait to see Roxy and Mushroom and Billionaire. They're coming up, Anna. Amy agrees. Here it comes. She is definitely, this, like I said, my favorite was Rosanna. Although it turns out I love Arya too. She turned out to be way prettier than I thought. But this is the gorgeous. She's gorgeous. She is. Absolutely beautiful. So this is Roxy. I keep wanting to call her Roxanne. This is Roxy. I think I'm mixing Rosanna and Roxy together. Looks like dream hair. I agree. I agree, Alicia. Thank you. She's gorgeous. So this is Billionaire Blonde. I believe she's only 127.33. Oh, I don't have her up. I'm sorry. That was she's going to be 145 something. Let me get her up there. There we go. She's 140. She'll be anywhere from 139.82 to 145.78 depending on your color. The QR code doesn't do that, but it does take you right directly to the wig, and you'll see it when you pick the color. Can you part to the left? Yes, she had a really hefty. Let me just take a look and make sure. She has, look at the huge part she has. So you can part her way to the left or to the right. So that said, let me get her back on. Hello, Duckman. You got your ducky with you? Oh my God. Speaking of ducks, it has nothing to do with ducks, but George just reminded me. I love the deer around here, and we have two babies that come around with mama, and they are so cute. And you could just tell one's like the sassy one, and he, she, whatever one, she just wants to do her own thing, and the other one is like, I'm sticking with mom. Just absolutely adorable. This one reminds you of Milano by Beltras. I can't remember what it looks like, so I won't argue with you, Margaret. Whatever. She just reminds me of when we did that first wig years ago by you know who. Just gave it that little bit of kink to it, and it's really, really pretty. Not quite Twix, but just slightly crimped. So I knew she was just gonna. She'll be a hit. I guarantee you. Gorgeous. So there she is, parted pretty far. You can probably part her more. See, you still, oops, I just screwed that up. See, you can, there's still plenty of room to part her. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm so impressed with all these wigs. They have been gorgeous. Kathy says looks like Lady Godiva. Not quite. I fall a little short of that one. I do have some though in stock. I bought years ago. They're Adirond's wigs, and they're fashion colors, kind of beyond fashion colors a little bit. Really pinky pink and bluey blues. But they are truly. I mean, they're like down to here. We'll have to do those. I'll put those up closer. Probably. Maybe we'll throw them in the Christmas sale. Who knows? You can't wait to see Peaches and Cream? I'm sure she's coming up. So this was the first, which was Billionaire Blonde. Buttercream coming up next. Oh no. Do I not have Peaches? Uh-oh. I don't have Peaches. Peaches and Cream, let me see. Is she sold out? Yeah, I must have sold mine already, unfortunately. But there's still, it shows 8 in stock. So if you like the color, order her now. There's only 8. But I don't have one to show, unfortunately. She sold before the party. So this should be butter. Is this buttercream? I think so. Yes, buttercream blonde. So cute. I gotta be careful where I step backwards because the dog is there. Can you see him? Some of you can, depending on where the camera's hitting. He's laying right there, right behind me. Love, love, love every one of these. This one, my second favorite. It says 3 left. It's Belbina, where does it say that? Hi, Cherry. Happy Wednesday. Thank you, Alicia. George says hi. If it says 3, there's 3. I know I did have 3 of these. So, but it doesn't usually say that. But if it does, it's true. All right, so buttercream. There's the back. And I'll go grab the next color. Mushroom coming up. He's so cute. He has his new duck. This is the mushroom melange. This one really is gorgeous. Awesome, Albina. You're clicking out add to cart. She is a gorgeous. I feel like I have her up a little high, but if I put her down there, like she really belongs there. This mushroom color, look at, just gorgeous. And again, these wigs, the price points are awesome on these wigs. I think so too. Balbinus is more beautiful than Billionaire. I think so too. I think this mushroom it's the color. It's just gorgeous. Is it as long as Briany? Let's take a look. I mean, I'll look it up. I don't want to lie to you. So let's see. Briany, I think she's longer. I'm going to say Briany is longer just to guess. They don't tell me overall, but for sure, nape down, she's 18 inches. So let's see if they give me that comparison on Roxy. I think Roxy's shorter. Yeah, from nape down, 14 to 15 inches. So she's about 3 inches shorter than Briany. Oh, there's Dean. She is just gorgeous. So what a style. I love just that slight crimp, not quite, full on Twix style, just gorgeous. Absolutely love it. And again, this is the mushroom. We have several colors left. 5 colors left. All right, the rest of these, I only have one in stock of each one. This is Caramel Swirl. So if you wanted to see the color, this will give you the idea of the color of Caramel Swirl. If you want to get her, order her in a different style, this is the gorgeous color. And it's great to see it on a long style. You get a real good idea of what the color looks like. And this could be a Shirley color. Love this one. What kind of cap does she have, Cherry? This one has, I'll show you the cap. I'll take this one off. She has almost a full mono. It's just, and the lace is to die for. Here's the back. And I will show you the cap. So she is ear to ear, full mono top, but the lace, it's like the new Swiss lace from Estetica, and Ellen Vila has this kind of lace on a lot of their wigs too. Just incredibly soft. Nothing picky, pokey about it. And this color, yeah, I can think of several wigs we need to make this color in. So I'm keeping this one close to heart. We need to know this color. This is Caramel Swirl. We've also got Cinder Toffee Rooted. George is so cute laying there. Can I describe the color? The last color I just had, which was which one? Let's see. The Caramel Swirl. Let me tell you what they describe Caramel Swirl as. They don't. But I can tell you she is. Let me go grab her and I'll tell you more about what I think about Caramel Swirl. I would say that she is basically overall kind of a medium brown with, she's got the caramel highlights. She has some blonde highlights, lots of chunky highlights. Some are low lights, some are highlights. A myriad of colors. with basically a brown undertone. Just, she's gorgeous. But you gotta like reds. She definitely has red tones in her, hence that caramel. She's just gorgeous. But we are definitely gonna make something extra in that one. Too pretty not to be made in everything. I will, Irma. George, George. Sometimes I go to give him a kiss before we go to sleep, and he'll be in bed. He's just kind of like laying there, and I get up to here to give him a kiss, and he goes like this. It's like, nope, not having it. But I don't listen. Thank you, Belbina. Thank you, Cherry. All right, this is the gorgeous Cinder Toffee Rooted. Again, very, very similar to Caramel Blonde. If you know your Belle Tress colors. All right. Couple more. Where'd it go? And we have Melted Marshmallow. Isn't she gorgeous on a log wig? Look at that. Just awesome. This one's breathtaking. So, Melted Marshmallow in Roxy. You didn't like Karma Blonde at the beginning. Now you're wearing her every day. It grows on you. Belbina, I feel ya. I was the same way. And I have her now in Catania. Oh my God. I wear her. I've been wearing her. Well, let's put it this way. I've been doing something I don't normally do, which is changing wigs in the middle of the day. But we've had a lot of different things going on. So I put her on for when I need to look my best. When I need to be comfortable, I throw either Waves and Raves or True on. So yeah, I'm doing the same thing, but I've had her on every day. I love the Caramel Blonde. Wow. Lisa says, wow. I agree. Wow to this one. If you wanted to do bangs in her too, you probably could. But her fringe is pretty long, so I can't do a good bang in this one. And the way I have she really should be lower, but then she looks bald, but that's only because I have my grip cap in the wrong spot today. So I don't want you to think she's looking bald. Margaret, you love Caramel Blonde, right? It's gorgeous. Caramel Swirl is sold out. She is sold out probably from mine. Let's see. Yeah, she's sold out at Adaran's too. She'll be back July 24th. So if you want Roxy in the caramel, July 24th, put your order in. They will sell out again. I guarantee you. That's what's happening. What the manufacturers are doing nowadays is they're not making as many. So then when you get the next run, you got to make sure you have your order in already. So order, be patient that is the mantra. I wish I could tell you it could be different, but it's not. I mean, Kathy, you have Manhattan and Caramel Blonde. Gorgeous. You love it. That's awesome. Margaret loves Caramel Blonde. Gorgeous. And yeah, if you don't see if it's out of stock for me, you can still order. And just, if it is out of stock at Adaran's, Lisa says she can't do long anymore. I don't have the patience for it. Lisa, I feel your pain. The easiest thing to do that I like to do with long is just kind of do this to the best of my ability, pull out a few of these and throw that in a clip, and sometimes just do that. And that's it. And it works. All right, gorgeous. I have one more color. Oh, I lied. I have two more colors. We're going to end her in a gray. So I have one more color after this. This is Mochaccino R. So if you just like a nice brown, there are, well, no, she's still got some red highlights in her. Very pretty. And again, this lace is a little longer than usual. Now on my skin tone, it blends right in. I think this one was the one that my daughter had on. She's more olive skin toned, and she thought she could see the lace. So it's like we went, oh, just cut it, because it is a little on. You can definitely cut this lace if you feel like there's too much of it or it's not melting in right. You can definitely cut it. You're welcome, Anna. Oh, Marlene did a great video showing Roxy and Briany. Awesome. I haven't had a chance to see it yet, but I know I did talk to her the other day, and she was going to be doing those. So I'm so glad. Marlene is awesome. I'm so excited. We have so many great ladies. We have Lisa. We have Eileen. We have Rachel. Just awesome, awesome ladies. If I miss somebody, God shoot me. So, just gorgeous. All right. I'm going to put on the gray one, and then we can say goodnight. I think this will be awesome to end on a gray one in this long style. Oh, I'm sorry, puppy. I nearly killed me and the dog. And keep in mind, this one is a full mono top. She is only $145.78. Where's Bonnie? Bonnie needs this one. Gorgeous. This is Silverstone. And again, I love it when you see it in the longer colors, because you see the different gradations of the color. It gets darker as she gets longer. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Thank you, Irma. Everyone here is awesome. We have the best ladies. If you have not joined our group, please do. If you don't know how to get it, send a message to customer service at Shirley's Wig Shop. That's SHOPPE. In fact, let me see. I can put that up right there. Although the people who need it probably can't see it. So if you have any questions or you need anything, you am not gray, girl, but this is beautiful. I agree, Shannon. Sadly, this is about the color of my hair. This kind of gray, and there's a little bit of some darker running through. But I still refuse to be a gray girl, but I'd wear the wig. So she is absolutely beautiful. Laurie, thanks for hanging out as long as you did. My God, you're so broken, poor thing. I'm so glad you're here, and thank you for putting that up. That's the name of the group. It's Shirley's Wig Shop. Hair's looking at you, kid. Coming in too late, couldn't miss seeing you. Oh, thank you, Christine. Well, I'm glad you stopped in and watched the video. We showed it. Let's see, I've been on this till 2 hours and 3 minutes and 53 seconds to show 4 wigs. So I've been busy. So take a peek. If you fast forward, feel free. Thank you, Andrea. I will see you soon. I did get some wigs back from Anna. So depending on what's going on live, I am trying to go live more often. And I thought shorter. I thought I could do 4 wigs, do like that. But, the mouth goes. Apparently I need to talk. So I might be here tomorrow or Friday with some of the wigs that Anna showed a couple weeks ago. I forgot what they were. I think they were Adirans too, though. But anyway, we'll see. I'll see you. If I don't see you tomorrow, I definitely see you Friday, because I am trying to go more often. Keep your notifications turned on, because I am going to try to go live during the day, not always at night. Thank you, Margaret. God bless you. You've been here for a few years. Wouldn't be. Oh God, Irma, I love you. Thank you. Irma says she's been here for a few years and she wouldn't be anywhere else. I love loyalty. It's my number one thing I love. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you, ladies. God bless you all. Leanne, I know you're in there. Belbina, Lisa, Christine, everybody. Thank you for being here. I'm going to end it on the stream so that I don't cross over you.